likeness of Christ. And the first reading, the people came to David in Hebron and asked him to be their king. What was their reason? They told David, even while Saul was alive, you were leading us. So the reason they wanted David to become king was because he had the quality of a leader. But it is a pitiable thing that in our world today, we have many political leaders who are not elected or even selected because of their competence, but because of godfatherism. We have many of them who are selected because of nepotism, tribalism. And the worst of it all, we have leaders who are selected because it is their turn. We need leaders, kings in the mind of Christ. When they came to David, they told David, when Saul was king, if you read 1 Samuel from verse chapter 16, you see the last days of King Saul. He disobeyed an instruction from God given to him by Samuel, and the Spirit of God left King Saul in 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 14. And an evil spirit took hold of him, that he acted in an insane way. Several times he would want to pin down and kill David with a spear. So we can call that Saul in his last days was a mad king. And our country has experienced mad kings, mad leaders. We have experienced mad leaders. The world have experienced mad leaders. But their reign will never be forever. We even think that we will learn from the mad kings, the mad leaders that we have experienced, but we never learn. They said the people, that means they learned from their experience with Saul, so they decided to change the status quo. The elders, in the reading we had this morning, in verse 3 of chapter 5 of the second book of Samuel, the elders. We have elders in our society. We have electoral commissioners, electoral directors. We have supervisors during elections. And the worst is that we have professors who are collection and returning officers of elections. Professors who you will think that are the best of the best. Professors who will go there. One of the days, I think in 2015, I think that was the election, 2015, there was an election. I was in Seat of Wisdom Seminary Owerri. We had a difficult time casting our votes. So when we came out, we were still on the way inside the car of one formator who had taken us to the booth there. Before we could arrive at school, the car radio was on. We were on the way. So many other persons, our result, the result for our center was solved even before it could be collected. We have these returning officers. So when you tell our youth these days that education is not a scam, how do you reconcile it that the best of the best intone the worst in our society?